Hi guys, welcome back to Hope's Instant Kitchen. Today we're making one of my favorite chicken recipes in the Instant Pot. We are doing Mississippi chicken. The ingredients that you will need are a stick of butter, a packet of either au jus gravy or brown gravy mix, a packet of ranch salad dressing mix, some pepperoncini peppers or banana peppers, some chicken. I have here some split chicken breasts. You could also use chicken thighs. We're going to need 3 cups of chicken broth. So I have 3 cups of water here. And you can either use the chicken flavored bouillon cubes or you can use this Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken flavor bouillon base. And if you use the base, you're going to use 1 teaspoon of the base per 1 cup of water. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is place our chicken into our Instant Pot. Guys, this dish is so easy to make. It is one of my favorite chicken dishes, as I said earlier. And I love to serve it over white rice. I've also seen people serve it over mashed potatoes. So after we have our chicken in our Instant Pot, I'm going to open my package of ranch dressing mix and pour it right in over our chicken. Just like so. I'm going to take the gravy packet and do the same thing with it. Just open it and dump it right in on top of everything. So we're looking like that. Next, we're going to add in our chicken broth. And I'm going to use a large bouillon cube and a small bouillon cube. Small cube in there and my 3 cups of water. Normally I use the Better Than Bouillon base, but for time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the bouillon cubes in. Why not? Next we have our butter. We have a whole stick here and we're going to just chop it into small pieces. Kind of like so, and just top the chicken with the butter. You're going to use the entire stick. So you can just cut it into pieces. I'm going to cut your butter into pieces, kind of like that is good. They don't have to be perfect or even or anything like that. Alright, so once we have topped the chicken with our butter, now it's time to add the pepperoncini or banana peppers. So I just take a fork, grab me some peppers out of the jar, and again, just spread them out all over the chicken. You can add as much or as little as you like. These are not spicy, or if you're concerned, if you have kids, they're not that spicy. If you don't want as much spice, you can also just use banana peppers. But once these cook, they're not going to be that spicy. I like to add a lot because it gives it some really good flavor. I always have these in my refrigerator for this recipe. And people also make the Mississippi pot roast. And I like it too, but I like the chicken better just because you can really taste more of the flavor of the ranch and the gravy and the peppers when you use the chicken. Alright, so after I add my peppers on top of the chicken, I also like to add a little bit of juice out of the jar to give it some extra flavor to our little gravy. You don't have to add a whole lot. Alright, now we're ready to add our lid. And as you can see, there was not any prep work that really went into this dish. It was just throw everything in, and we're going to add our lid on top of our Instant Pot. We're going to make sure that our pressure valve is in the sealing, not the venting position. We're going to come down to our control panel. We're going to hit the manual button. And we're going to go up to 30 minutes. And I'm going up to 30 minutes because my chicken was still a little bit frozen. So if your chicken wasn't frozen, you could probably do 20 to 25 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and let this cook for 30 minutes. So I'll see you back here when the 30-minute cooking time has finished. Alright guys, so our Instant Pot is done cooking. We're going to go ahead and come down to the control panel and hit the off cancel button. And we're going to perform a quick release, which means we're going to go ahead and turn our pressure valve from sealing to venting and release all of the pressure. Okay, so now that our pin has dropped, we can go ahead and remove our lid. And look at that. That looks delicious. Now, since my split chicken breast had bone in, I'm going to go ahead with some tongs and remove the chicken onto a cutting board. And I'm going to remove the chicken from the bone and then add it back into the gravy, and I will show you our final product. If you're using boneless chicken breast, you'll also want to pull them out of the Instant Pot, shred them up, and place it back in the gravy. Alright guys, so I have pulled all my chicken off the bone, and I'm going to give this a stir. This looks amazing. It's going to be so good over rice when this gravy gets on the rice and it soaks it up. It is just absolutely delicious. Alright, so let's get some rice and get this served up. Okay, so I like to serve my Mississippi chicken over white rice. And to make the white rice, we're going to use the Instant Zest. This is the 8-cup Instant Zest. There's also, I believe, a 20-cup Instant Zest. But it has this ceramic non-stick coated liner, so I'm not going to rinse my rice. Some people do rinse their rice, but I'm not going to. Alright, so rice is a 1 to 1.5 ratio. So what we're going to do is put 3 cups of rice in here with 4.5 cups of water. So I'm just using my little measuring cup that came with the zest, and I'm using medium grain enriched rice. 3 cups there. And we're going to do 4.5 cups of water. Alright, so 4.5 cups of water. I'm then going to stir the rice and water around. Now that our rice and water is in the zest, we're going to go ahead and close the top. We're going to come down here to the control panel and we're going to hit the white rice button. Now on the Instant Zest, there's not going to be a time displayed on the face of this until you get down to 10 minutes left of cooking time. The zest goes by volume of the rice and liquid put into the pot, so it can take anywhere from about 20 minutes to an hour to cook. Since we use 3 cups of rice and 4.5 cups of water, it may take about 50 minutes to an hour. Alright, so our Instant Zest has 3 seconds and counting. Alright, so we are done. We're going to hit the cancel button. And let's open the lid and take a look, and it will be hot, so be careful. Look, you guys. Beautiful, fluffy, perfect rice. Look at this. And it could not be easier. You literally just throw the rice and water in here, and it does all of the work for you. So you can fluff it with your little rice paddle that was included with the zest. So there we go, rice is done. Alright, so there we have our Mississippi chicken served over the rice that we made in our Instant Zest. Be sure to try this recipe out and let me know in the comments if you liked it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each time I post a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.